buttercream flower. This is going to be a triple rosette flower or triple bouquet flower. So I'm actually going to be creating 3 of the flowers I've shown you before, starting off with the rose. And I actually added a tip number 102 to this beautiful pink buttercream. And same method, you create the spiral in the center, and then you create small petals in the center, and you want to make sure that as you start to bloom your rose, you actually start to angle out your petals, and you just want to do this nice and slowly, and you want to kind of fill up your cupcake 1/3 of the way so you have room for your other 2 buttercream flowers. So once you're happy with how your rose looks, then I'm going to actually take my Wilton tip number 81, which I use for the chrysanthemum, and create a chrysanthemum next to the rose as well. So you want to apply pressure and lift. So you've created about 3, and then you're going to kind of keep turning your cupcake and follow that same method of applying pressure and lifting up. You do want to make sure that your buttercream is a little bit more stiff. Otherwise, if your buttercream isn't very firm, it will actually result in your flower, the petals kind of just not holding your shape and standing upright. So you want to make sure that your buttercream is nice and firm, so add pressure and lift, and you want to keep adding petals based on how large you want your buttercream chrysanthemum flower to look like. So once you're happy with the amount of flowers and petals and how your flower actually looks like, then what you're going to do is you're going to take your Wilton tip number 2D, and we're going to create a rosette. So add pressure and go counterclockwise. I'm actually going to fill in the gaps with these leaves, so you want to hold it with the shape of the beak and create this back and forth wiggle motion while you release. So this is actually going to give you that rippled leaf effect, so you want to hold it and then kind of move back and forth and kind of release, and that's going to give you this beautiful floral in place. And then fill in the bouquet here and there with some of those beautiful fuchsia drop flowers. So you don't want to add too many, just a couple, and it basically just adds a little bit more buttercream flower designs to your flower bouquet. You don't have to add just too many, just a few. And this is pretty much how you create a beautiful triple